The back of it looks like when you stretch your balls too tight. That's what the back of that head looks like. All the veins. Look at that. See? You pull it tight with the ribs. Is it just me?
I think you need to see a doctor. Yeah, that's just you, buddy.
Maybe it's the front. Maybe it's more the front. I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot of skin that hangs up. It's awful. Hey, everybody. What is going to happen? It's Nolan North. It's Retro Replay. We are in the basement, and I am officially 50. Cheers. This is coffee because I've had been a pretty busy 96 hours. That's 4 days, right? Isn't is it 96?
That's math. That's above.
That's math. Okay, so here's the deal. I had family come in, and I bit off a little more than I could chew, trying to keep up with the younger folk. And I drank everything. I drank all the liquids, and I paid for it. Walked in today, and I just said, "Hey, Paul." He's like, "Are you sick?" I'm like, "No, my throat's literally gone Gary Busey." Right? What that is it takes off layers of flesh inside your trachea as you drink. It has just been, woo, here, sip to all the replayers. Cheers.
Is that how Busey gets into character? You think he just drinks for 96 hours straight?
He doesn't get into character. He is that character. Oh, man. Hair of the dog. Let's get right to it. Topics and tangents. Drew picked up some really good ones that I'm excited about this week. Green dogs, green puppies.
Yeah.
This is so interesting to me. So a puppy in Italy, it was born with green pigment in his fur, and they call him pistachio, which is the greenest of all the nuts. There's a joke there, but I'm letting it go. Did you know about this? So the pigmentation occurs when pale puppies come in contact with biliverdin in their mother's womb. I mean, we've all been there. It's the same kind of thing, pigment that makes in your bodies that makes bruises appear green. But I saw the picture. Put the picture up. It's a pale green.
Yeah.
It's like it's a hue. It's not a
right. It's like a bad hair dye day. If you dyed your hair green and then 4 weeks later, it's kind of like
there's a thing called Beverly Hills Red, and it's the old women in Beverly Hills that go get their hair done, and they have this color. They call it Beverly Hills Red. It's like not in the spectrum of colors, and yet they walk around there, with their 24-year-old boy toys. Curtis, get the car. He's like, I'm doing this for money. He's doing it for money. Because that's got to be just like, that reminds me of what, sex with prosciutto and deli meats. Anyway, I don't know. I didn't know it happened in Italy. It happened in Asheville, North Carolina. They named the dog the Hulk. I dig that.
Yeah. That's great.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Green dogs.
You clearly, that person clearly, when it's St. Patrick's Day, that dog's the
shit, right?
Yeah.
Get it like a little bit of Guinness. Ooh, can't talk alcohol. Speaking of Ireland, Irish court. Were we speaking of Ireland? Yeah, St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Wow! I have no idea where I am. Nanny, is that you? Okay. Irish court rules Subway bread. Subway, the chain of sandwiches.
Yeah.
Sandwiches is not bread. Apparently, bread. A 6-inch Subway contains 5 grams of sugar in the bread, and in order to, quote, qualify as bread, there are strict provisions. The amount of sugar in bread shall not exceed 2% of the weight of the flour included in the dough. Therefore, Subway's bread contains 5 times as much sugar, 10% of the weight of the flour. This could be the reason that we have it's not even real food. We don't even feed our citizens real food anymore. Everybody on the organic craze. My dad gets so pissed at organic. Hey, we didn't have organic. I'm like, when I was a kid, even when you were a kid, there was no such thing as organic. I'm like, yeah, no, everything was organic.
Yeah.
Now it's not.
Right.
Organic's just another fancy word for going, it's real.
It's like yeah.
Americans are just like, I want my tomatoes the size of pumpkins. And we can make them. We can just pump them full of enough hormones and testosterone.
Yeah.
I had a tomato punch me in the face.
Did you?
Trying to make sauce.
Wow.
It was like one of those little Italian ones. Like, hey, come on, gave me a little shot.
That tomato saw Rocky the night before, and he got a little confidence.
Yeah. Then I put it next to some peppers that look like Burgess Meredith. It's like, hey, you gotta fight him, Rock. Hit him low in the nuts. Okay.
Wait.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Didn't you promote Subway?
Get your code on 30-ounce drinks today. Subway, where winners eat. Ow.
I did.
Did you do the lines?
Yeah. No, I had to say it. I mean, then they Naughty Dog did, took literally some of the stuff we did.
Yeah.
I think I've told that story. Like when the first Uncharted, they flew me to New York to do mocap jumping, and I was jumping off platforms, and I'm like, "Where's the stunt guy?" And they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" And I had to run down this little ramp, going, "I'm going to hurt myself." And I did. I actually twisted my ankle, but I had to keep going. But I was jumping off 12 feet into mats, and they were just like I'm a gymnast and I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like if I had to do that now, I'd be like, no, I'm officially old enough to go. No, I'm not even embarrassed. Were you too old? Yes, I'm too old for this. I'm not too old to cash the check, but I am too old to crack an ankle. I mean, and that's the thing. You know what? That might be the rant now.
Yeah.
I had a guy at Port Charles, my first ever job. He was 81 years old. He was a electric grip. We called him Batman because at lunch we would open the studio doors and there's ladders on the side of studios that are bolted to the walls. He would scurry up that thing, and I stress he scurried, and he'd flip himself upside down, hang upside down, and he'd do stretches and some ab things. And we're like, what are you doing? He goes, oh, you kids don't know. You're young now, but never lose your flexibility. That's where the key is. You eat healthy, your flexibility, He's right. And I'm telling you now, that's my thing on my brain. I just decided I have a new workout routine, stretching routine. And the first day of the stretching routine, torqued my back. I mean, like on an ice pack, have to go to the doctor, can't stand up quite straight. Got stuck on the toilet, wasn't even doing a number 2, just too lazy to stand up. And I went to stand up, I was like, eh. And it was awful. So there's the rant. Kids, stretch. Stretch. If you're young, stretch. If you're old, stretch. We got to get our flexibility back. Everybody says go do yoga, but yoga can be revealing.
Hot yoga.
Hot yoga, I actually did that once, and I had to leave. You know what? This, obviously, it happened on Halloween, my birthday, but I did want to touch on this a little bit. Sean Connery, Sir Thomas Sean Connery, passed away age of, I think he was 90. Oh, wow. So I'm actually friends with his son, Jason, and so condolences to the family. He was my all-time favorite Bond. I mean, he's the Indiana Jones' Last Crusade. I mean, the man who would be king.
Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
From Russia with Love was his famous favorite Bond film.
It's a good one.
Yeah, he was a king. One of my favorite stories is Tom Kane, who some of you may know as Takeo in the Call of Duty Zombies. He's also the announcer for the Academy Awards, and he does a lot of those type of, please welcome, Charlie Sheen and Miakim Bialik, whether, I don't know, Mayim Bialik, whatever. I'm just making up names now. No, he does announcing like that. He did the AFI salute to Sean Connery years ago, and he actually had done some dubbing for Sean Connery. And he tells a great story. We should have him on sometime to tell this. I might be ruining it, but he walked up to the bar and Sean Connery was there, and he said, "You're the announcer. You're doing a very nice job." And he goes, "Thank you." And he said, and stupidly, I just went, I actually have did some dubbing for you. And he goes, oh, seems everyone has an impression, which I'm doing now terribly. He goes, all right, let's hear it. And in front of a bunch of people, Tom Kane had to go and do an impression of him to his face. And apparently he just looked at him and he goes, it's not bad, but I've heard better. And he like walked away. And I said, what did you do? He goes, I was just happy he didn't hit me. Because he had that. Do you know he was also, he was the Mr. Universe?
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. He was like a power lifter. You know, back before Arnold turned it into something like that looks almost deformed.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was an unbelievable, what a character. So cheers to Sean Connery. God bless him, rest in peace. Thank you for all that you did. What are we playing today, Drew? We got games.
We do have games.
Astro Boy.
Astro Boy, yeah.
right.
This might bring some memories back for you, huh?
You know what's actually interesting? I did not know because so many video games, you record alone. It wasn't until today, and this came out in 2009, so I'm just a little behind. Kristen Bell, Freddie Highmore, me, Fred Tatasciore, and our guest today, Alan Tudyk.
Yeah.
Mr. Windex. So we'll talk to him about that. Here's something you may not know, Drew. I actually did motion capture for the initial testing phase of the Astro Boy movie because it was done by Imaji Entertainment, who did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they had the same producers. So I actually had to go in and did all kinds of tests in a mocap suit of like what Astro Boy would look like as an infant crawling to getting up, standing, and then actually walking. Did all kinds of stuff like that, and I did some. I think I may have. I don't know if they gave me something in the movie. I don't think so. I don't think there was any additional stuff, but definitely when it came time for the game, I was ham egg, ham and egg, ham egg. I have no idea. I have no idea what this is all about, but screw it.
Let's jump in.
Let's jump in, kids. It's Astro Boy. Let's go. Hey, today's soup is brought to you by our good friends at manscaped.com. Now listen, they got products here that should be on your holiday shopping list, right? More so than the PS5. You don't need that. You need Manscaped, okay? Because you got to clean things up, and they are the leader in men's below-the-waist grooming, and they're here to save your family jewels from those nicks and cuts that nobody wants, okay? So what I want you to do is go check out manscaped.com, okay? Because they have the Lawnmower 3.0, which has the advanced skin-safe technology, which, Drew, you know, takes care of all the hair on your nuts, on your face, not necessarily in that order, your back, your legs, whatever. Just clean it up, trim it up. You'll feel good about yourself. You look good besides. You know, you could be that big muscular guy, and guess what? Hair's covering it up, all right? Get it out of there, Smokey the Bear. Let the ladies see those pecs. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've done. So listen, they also got something that I love. It's called Crop Reviver. Guess what? Hey, things get a little stinky through the day. Hey, you're going to check out your pits, right? What about that one single pit that happens to host your nuts? Clean it up, make it smell good, manscaped.com. What I want you to do, go to manscaped.com, enter the code REPLAY, and you will get 20% off plus free shipping. Just because you know your Uncle Noli. And Uncle Noli doesn't like the hair. Too much is not good. Clean it up. I don't care if it's in your ears, if it's in your pits, if it's on your face, or your ball sack. Clean it. Manscaped.com. Go. Go. What? I don't know what. Oh no! Here's the bad thing. I don't know what I'm doing. Is this me just learning to jump over stuff?
Yeah, it's kind of a little mini tutorial. So press down and X does like a slide.
Oh shit! Down and X?
Yeah.
Oh, he just like slide. That's real nice.
Yeah. So now you can jump off walls. And so if you, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, Astro Boy's kind of.
He's got some skills.
Hold on. That looks dangerous.
Yeah.
Can you swim? What are you doing? What's that?
Yeah, I know. It did look like water.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Take
Yep.
that. Oh, look.
Check out the haircut on that one. It looks
Mr.
like he's
Windex?
got horns.
But
Oh
what do
my
you mean
God,
horns?
Mr. Windex
It's
and
gel.
Haarmsa are like buddies?
I don't. Is that Haarmsa?
Don't be
I
stupid.
Hold on.
thought Haarmsa was like a.
Here.
Can hear what you're saying.
Spray him in the face.
My God, he just sprayed him like he must be a protester. There, he's going to vote. What are you going? He went to vote, so it's like, oh well, we just decided to. Oh shit, is this one of those things that's gonna make me nauseous? Where are we going?
You gotta fly around. It's pretty on rails,
Do I
but
need
you hit
to-
you hit square. Will I think fire your arm cannon, and then the L1, L2, R1, R2 are your superpowers.
Oh shit, that thing's coming.
So you have 8 supers that you can use.
God, I feel bad when I'm in a video game as a kid and I'm just I feel like I'm killing kids. It's not right.
Don't let the kid die.
I guess I can't do anything.
Yeah,
with
you
those.
think you could kill those things, but
Okay, well I was like, do you know something? I think I'm a PS2 guy because it's so simple. I think I have such a big problem with things that are just more complicated. It's like Dr. Seuss in this. I'm like, okay, that looks like a bad guy. I'm gonna take it out.
yeah, yeah.
But see, I'm the guy sitting there going, I don't know if those things that I guess I'm getting power.
You're stealing the orbs.
I want your orbs. Give me your orbs. Where's the? Oh shit! Where's my butt cannon?
Oh,
Oh no!
I think L1 is your butt cannon. Careful, that's like a heat seeker missile.
Well, it's seeking some heat right there. Where are you going? Get away from me, you dirty bastards. Oh, okay. Oh wow! Did you see that? I am missing. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, wow, dude, that was actually pretty impressive.
Yeah. But see, I know I'm gonna run out of whatever. Look at no traffic today. Nice. Oh, wait a minute. They're getting bigger.
Mega orb.
God, it looks like.
Take that. Oh wow.
Did I just get through a level or did I die?
Uh,
Probably died.
no, I think you got through a level. So there's like a combination of like
Can I help
flying
you?
levels and now
Who's this?
like
Registration, please.
it's a cop.
Excuse me?
RoboCop.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
I just love the fact that I don't know what I'm doing.
You're doing pretty well for someone who doesn't.
Yeah, but that's the PS2. The beauty of this, it's like, it gives you a little time to go.
Wanna go for a ride?
Oh, he stabbed me. He stabbed a child.
Yeah,
What a
dude.
prick.
I know. Evil robots.
Blue screening.
I mean, we really don't have a chance. If robots did take over the planet, I mean, look.
Blue screening.
Oh yeah, no, it's not Astro Boy. It's definitely Terminator.
Yeah.
But I'd be okay with it. I don't care. I think.
I love how you just, like, if there's an end of the world scenario, you just concede. You're like, I'm done.
Oh yeah, give me zombies. I'm out. Yeah. See, I don't have much life, and it's.
Yeah. Arm cannon. Oh.
And then look, he's like, little bitch. You see that? That was a little bitch slap.
Back to your head.
He just bitch slapped me into next week.
No.
Look, it's just that's funny. He's like watching me flip, and then he's like smack.
Yeah. It's like when like what was that movie where like that guy just bops that guy on the head? Princess Bride, when like
Yes.
Andre the Giant just knocks that dude on the head and he just falls over.
Jokey's memory.
God, I don't have any life. How do I get? I'm not gonna. This guy's gonna punch me again. It's gonna be awful.
You don't forget you have supers, so use your butt cannon, dude.
How do I use that?
Try L1.
Oh, he just smacked me.
Or try L2.
Little bitch. Look, he's like bonk. He did it. Wait, did you see me? I just got really all excited and confident, and I'm just slapped back down to reality like a bitch. Look at him. He's like, what are you? Yeah, hey, Flippy. I got something for you. Ah, dang it. I'm too old for this. Yeah, that did a lot of good.
Dude, you're getting like tag teamed here.
Ugh, I don't have any life. This is terrible.
So, all right. If you don't get through this part,
Tell me there's cheat codes.
there are cheat codes. So we can help you out. We can give you a little boost.
Here you go.
All right.
I would like a boost. What do I do?
All right. Press pause. Press start. And then I'm going to give you invincibility. I think that's
Which is, everyone knows that's what I need.
yeah. It's
Give me invincibility. So cheats, right?
So yeah. No. So sorry. Back out. Hit start again, and then hit start one more time, and then don't touch anything. Press up. There you go.
Cheat codes engage.
Oh.
Oh, I felt a little surge of blood somewhere special.
Yeah.
Let's do this. So now we just, okay. Hi, what's up, bitches? Come on in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, where are you? Come over here. I got. Eat that shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so now I don't have to know how bad I'm playing. That's perfect.
It's so good.
Yeah. Just like, come on, boys. What you doing? Yeah. Before you even get on screen, let's do this. Come on, kids. Oh, purple beam. How's that? Taste it. Taste the rainbow. Hey, Skittles. Let's do it. Every shot's to the groin. Have you noticed that?
Well, he's low. You know, he's got the low checkpoint.
That's checkpoint. All I needed was invincibility.
L1. Hit L1. I think that was R1.
Yeah.
Oh, there's your butt.
Butt cannon.
Yeah.
Is R1?
L1.
Where did these come from?
It's so ridiculous.
That is. See, this is the kind of game I need to play.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, I have invincibility. This is phenomenal. I can just dump anything I want.
It's funny how much more satisfying this game is when you're invincible. It's like instantaneous.
Oh, who wants some ass cannon?
Okay, so you only have 2 more of those supers left. So
Yeah, I'll do another super. Butt cannon. Eat that.
it's surprising how powerful the butt cannon is. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. If I had a butt cannon, my wife always says it's pretty powerful.
You have butt cannon. We know that around here. Oh man, what am I doing?
Yeah, take your time. You don't need to rocket forward. Oh,
I'm not trying to rocket forward. It's just
that was terrifying.
when you double jump, you rocket.
You rocket, yeah.
Earlier, it just was a jump, so I did not know that. Oh, who wants more? Look at, he's just like, who wants more? Let's go. Let's do a super. Look at him. He's just, yeah. What?
I love how this poor kid wakes up. He's like, I don't know what I am, but I have all these amazing powers. I'm just gonna destroy it.
Yeah, it's just like break shit. This is what we do. We break shit. Invincibility is so much more fun. Look, I'm just punching globes.
You get this like beautiful town, like beautiful like future city, and this boy wakes up, just wreaks havoc.
Yeah, it's just like, what are you doing? I'm just kicking ass and taking names.
What's your name? Derek. What's your name? Michael. You're Derek now.
You know what's funny? When you do the cheat codes, it's almost like, well, hold on, I gotta do this.
Nice.
Yeah, I knew how to do that. Okay, you know what the problem with it though is? When you have, even I have to admit, when you can't die and have all the goodies,
Just deactivate him.
it's just you're just blowing shit up, which, as everybody knows, is my favorite thing to do.
Come on. What's going on here?
Oh, now we're gonna save a girl. I like this. Skipping it. Let's go. Go get her, Astro Boy. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Oh, look, it's one of those green dogs we talked about earlier. Hey, who wants this? Hey, how about a butt cannon? Dang it, I went the wrong way. Oh, did you see that? That was like an Elvis robot. He goes, I have left the building. I have left the building. It's like your mama. I like to play. Oh, look at this. Here's a green guy. All right there, fella.
No one messes with the family.
Oh, that's me. That's me. I heard it. So, back in the day when we were doing games like this, oh man, that guy, he just smacked the shit out of me.
I think he has a knife.
A robot with a knife? It's awful. Oh, I should try. Go. Oh, fight in the median. You want to fight in the median. If you're ever in a battle with robots, kids. Hi, can I punch you? Oh, I just want to, you know what? I just want to wait for a couple people and butt cannon. Ready?
It's so good.
Oh my God, you know, there's been days where I feel like I can do that.
Yeah.
It's not bullets, but it might is just as deadly.
Every day that ends in Y.
Invincibility. It doesn't hurt me when I get hit by cars. You know what? Butt cannon. Eat that shit. Eat my farts is what you're basically saying as Astro Boy.
It's
Galactic fart missiles.
See where this takes you. On a scenic tour of the
Scenic tour of the city.
Yeah.
I just want to butt things. I want to shoot things with my butt again.
On your left is a.
This is the style. Just tell me where I should get off.
This is a graffiti art from. I think you need to be on that platform. Can you get on that? Is there another one?
When one comes through, I think another one will be coming through at any point. Oh, health.
This will help.
Oh, get there. Get there. Oh, shit. Oh, bollocks.
Oh, God dang it. I got you.
I'm doing pretty good at the the flying. Like, I don't even think you need this platform.
I like just punching robots.
Yeah, there's something satisfying about that.
Oh, I want to butt cannon something again, though, so bad. It's just so funny how he just spins around. He's like, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah. Like, what an odd weapon choice. I could see this as like, you know, if in the future, if Dyson decided to make robots and they were evil.
Butt cannon! It's so satisfying to do that. I am invincible. It's like I can hit anything I want. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing.
It doesn't matter,
I'm
right?
just like, let's just go. Let's just take everybody out. Just keep loading it up. It's the best I've ever played where you're just nothing effect. Look at, I'm eating fucking rockets on purpose. Just to like eat it. Just eat it. I don't care. Come on down here. Come on down here.
Those look like the Senate pods that the Emperor throws at Yoda at the end of Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, exactly.
Did he just moonwalk in? That was... He did.
I don't know how you would fight this guy with
Right?
Yeah,
like
no.
if you had...
Watch this.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
See.
But he's off screen. Oh, I'm sorry. I ruined that for all the replayers.
Yeah, we were watching, expecting that boss fight to culminate.
There you go.
Look at his hands.
Are you
Huge
all right?
hands. My God, it's Richard McGonagall. Murder hands. Just those massive mittens. They're like meat ski gloves. It's just like...
Oh. Did she just make a coffee?
She just make a coffee and orgasm? What was that? When it's real hot and you're a squirter, you steam. I don't know. She's a steamer. Woo! No. Like, oh my God.
What?
I think, okay, Astro Boy, fun. Get the cheat codes and just go on and just destroy silly robots with silly voices. John DiMaggio, myself. And, you know, Ham Egg and Windex. It's me and the great Alan Tudyk. Let's go to him now. See what he thinks of the game, if he even remembers that he was in the game, because I didn't either. So let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Tudyk.
Hey!
What's up, buddy?
Ladies and gentlemen. Not much.
You are clearly being held against your will in a room of nothing but gray, silvery gray. Vancouver?
So yeah, I don't... This is exact. That's amazing. You can tell that. This is Vancouver.
It looks like
this is a Vancouver.
Vancouver curtains.
Yes.
I know.
The drapes here.
Drapes.
I think they're drapes.
Yes.
I don't know. They came with the place.
I like it.
They were here when we got here. We love this place, man. You know, Carissa, my wife, is Canadian, and we were shooting. I was shooting Resident Alien up here.
Would live in a place like this, unless they have something to hide.
And then we had to pause because of a worldwide pandemic, and we stayed and didn't go back to the States, and fell in love with this place and bought a place. So now we live here.
You live there. That's unbelievable.
We live here. We live here. We still, you know, we got a place in LA, but what's in LA? Not much these days.
Just me. Just
oh,
me.
well, there. That's,
and they're
and you're not even in LA.
And they're desperately trying to get me out. I mean, they really are. It's like he's got to go. There's billboards now. I'll take a picture later. Resident Alien. So season 1 in the can, right? Have you shot any of season 2? When is it all? What's the latest?
Well, so this, man, 10 episodes we shot for Sci-Fi. The one SYFY.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that one?
Yes.
It took us 2 years to shoot 10 episodes. Can you believe that? Oh my God.
That's just you're being efficient.
Oh boy. So we shot the pilot, and then they took a while to figure out when they were like, we love it, we're gonna make it. And then they're like, we're gonna make it on this day. Wait a second, Hope, let's move it to this day. Whatever, this day. So they kept kicking it down the road. And then we finally started it. So we started late to make the other 9, and then COVID happened. So we paused for a good 6-7 months or something. And then just finished. And it'll come out January, maybe around the 14th on Sci-Fi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So January. So we'll be looking for that. But do they have like any plans for season 2? Have you started shooting or anything like that? Can you talk about that?
I mean, season 1, I think they need to see what season 1 does, you know, see if people like it. It's very, I've only seen the pilot, and for so long I've seen the pilot. For 2 years I've watched this pilot, and it's also very good. And the way that we shot it, I kind of don't remember a whole lot. It's very funny. I play an alien. But I look like me most of the time, but in reflections you see me as the alien. And there's a little boy who can see me as the alien. And so whenever this little boy who's 9, whenever he's in a scene with me, then I'm in this alien mask. And I'm just trying to, it's like a fish out of water, but I'm not a fish, I'm an alien. And I'm definitely
fish
not
alien.
in water.
Can you share a little bit of what he looks like? Is that?
Oh yeah. Well, yes. Well, first you can see 7 minutes of it.
Okay. Where?
7 minutes in heaven, baby. IGN. If you put Resident Alien 7 minutes.
Guys, here's the link. Check it out. 7 minutes with Alan Tudyk. There it is.
So you can watch. You can get a sense of the tone of the show and sort of the character. And this is an actual. So it has some CGI stuff and vis effects, but there is also practical mask that I wear. This is when they take it off, they ruin it. They put a new one on every time, and then they paint it every time from here down. So this is sort of this. All right. One day I hope to auction these off for like charity.
Yeah, and depending on how well it goes, that could be very, very valuable.
Yes, or just a piece of junk that I should have left in the trash. But I think it's a good show. I really like the show. I'm not like naturally an enthusiastic guy about the stuff I do. I'm one of those actors who's like, I should have done a thing different, and I wish I had done a thing this, that, and the other. But I really like how it turned out.
Well, I remember when one of my favorite days as an actor was on Con Man with you when we did Jerry Lansing's mocap studio. That day where we just were, I mean, obviously you wrote a bunch of that was so great, but it was just so much fun.
You took it and went. Yeah, that character was you. You lived that character.
No, but that day,
Con Man.
That day with the, remember she had the hand. My favorite part of that when she kind of, and it's like, what is she doing? She's a silly elephant. He's like, why? He's like, doesn't say she's not a silly elephant. And you're like, and I remember he just looked at me. He's like, okay. It's like rather than go like make a face, he just went. It was almost like Alan looked, he was like, oh, that makes sense, okay. And it just kept going. And it was just, every take was a little bit different. It was so great.
What is she doing?
She's a silly elephant.
Okay.
It was one of my favorite days we've ever done.
Yeah, that was good. It came out. I was thinking about comment. We came out. The first season came out on Vimeo. Like what? Things don't come out on Vimeo. I was surprised that a lot of people haven't seen it. Like, why was I thinking people would? There's so much stuff on Vimeo, and then our second season came out on a service that was right when a lot of services were coming out that was gone in a year. So think about like all the like Quibi, like there was like big stars and stuff on Quibi. We'll never know what was on that thing. No. That's just, there's too much out there. It's gone.
I have a question. So at one point when I was talking to you, you were doing Resident Alien.
Yes.
Weren't you also doing Doom Patrol in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Weren't you crazy? Weren't you flying cross country into different countries at one point? Are you the hardest working actor in the business?
That was a weird time. That was a very busy time. I got 2 jobs at once, and they just came out of the blue, which is always a good reminder for all actors and people. And I have to remind myself as I'm in one of those fallow periods.
Nice.
Because we finished 2 weeks ago. I'm not working, and then it's just like suddenly there were 2 auditions, and they auditioned. This is a good one for the agents. Like hundreds of people for this role of Harry the alien in Resident Alien, and then I was the last one they auditioned, and they were like, "We're done. I think we're going to just have to shelve it for another year and come back because we don't even know what we want anymore. We've seen too many people. We've lost it." I came in and they went, "That's the guy." And why was I not in there earlier? But anyway, so
that's the business.
Got that.
Right?
I guess so. It worked out definitely. So I got that job, and I had gotten a job to do Doom Patrol like the same time. So I was able to say, if you guys can work it out, I'll do it. And they were both interested in working it out. So I got to have 2 jobs at once.
Well, that's a testament to your career. The fact that they'd be like, if it were me, they'd be like, one or the other, or you get neither. What do you want? It's just like, it's like going to a menu. It's like, I'd like an omelet. Like he got the last omelet. You don't get omelet. Do you have any eggs? Yes, but we're not making an omelet. You want bread? You don't get bread either.
Just get out.
Just get out.
Yeah.
But sweep the floor first.
I don't think it's the best way to work. I don't think that's the best, that your brain is split between 2 characters. I'm much better off when I'm focused on one thing. I think because I'm just unhappy. I'm fairly unhappy when I'm stressed and tired and schedules in my head, and I'm terrible at schedules, and I just feel like I'm under the gun all the time. I think it's better just to have one thing. Well, now I live in Canada, and Resident Alien, hopefully we'll get a season 2, and this will just be my one thing now. I'll just do Resident Alien every year for as many years as it runs, and then there'll be the fallow time when I just hang out with my wife and my dogs.
Fallow time, I like that.
Yeah, I think that's the term. Like when a field lays fallow, when it's unused, when it's
yes.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a field laid fallow.
You are dried wheat. You're just grass. Yeah. You just got to roll you up and turn you into a bale. All right, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for being here. But before you do, one thing I opened the show with today. We lost Sean Connery. So we were kind of throwing out some stories about Sean Connery and people, and you have one of my all-time favorite stories when you did Spam-A-Lot on Broadway. Please indulge me.
So I was played the knight who says knee, the main knight who says knee. You played multiple roles in that play. One of the roles I played was the knight who says knee. And if you know, and I know you know, the search for the Holy Grail, that the quest for the Holy Grail, that they go to get a shrubbery. And when the king brings back a shrubbery, he says, "We no longer are the knights who say knee. We are now the knights who say like just this gibberishy stuff." And we were given license, whoever played that role, I was given license to throw something in there. And if you had a famous person in the audience, you could do a little hat tip to them. So I did a hat tip to Sean Connery, who was in the audience that night. So it was "Fatang boing," and I have to say, my Sean Connery is terrible. I think it might have been better back then, but it was the Chicago way, which you must know. What is that quote? He brings a knife, you bring a gun.
You bring a
he
knife.
puts one in the hospital.
Isn't that just like a Dago? Bringing a knife to a gunfight.
Isn't that just like a wop? Brings a knife to a gunfight.
And then he walks out the back door and gets blown away. It's the Chicago way.
No,
so you did, the one where he says Chicago.
The one he says, here's how you get Capone. Is he
puts one of you. But we all men in the hospital. You put one of his in the morgue. That's how you get to Capone. That one.
He pulls a knife, you pull a gun. He sends one of yours to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue.
Yes. So that one, so it came in. He brings a knife, you bring a gun. He puts one of yours in the hospital, you put one of his in the morgue. That's the Chicago way. And the whole audience knew that he was there and laughed, and it was a big moment. So after the show was over, at the stage door, a lot of times when there were famous people who would come, they'd come to the back to say hello to the cast members. And he was there, and he had one of our stage managers with him. And I said, Alan, this is, I believe he was a sir then, Sir Sean Connery, and he was there with his wife, Coco, I believe is her name. And I said, it's a pleasure to meet you. And he said, do you know, this is the actor who did the quote from The Untouchables. And he goes, oh, I know who he is. It was good. It was good. It was a little bit too good. And he took that finger. Good God, man. That was a meaty link. And he just did a very strong steel-like bone in there. It was a little bit too good. And he hit my chest with it. And in a way that was meant to let me know he didn't like it. And I said, oh, thank you very much. It is very nice to meet you as well, Coco. Good night. Good night. And I left. And God bless it. And then was told later he hates it when people do impressions of him.
Yeah, not a big fan. All right, buddy, love you.
Love you too, man. Good to see you in your gray area. Is there a post color correction that happens over there that I'm not familiar with?
Yes.
Because I look like I'm I'm off to see the Wizard, and you're still stuck with Annie M back in wherever Kansas.
Yeah.
Wherever she's from.
Every little dog too. What was that? Mr. Gale? Mr. Gale?
You are the same color as the wall behind you.
Thank you. It's the only way to get my teeth to look white. They color correct it so I look like Chuck Woolery. Hey, we'll be back in 2 and 2.
That's great.
Alan has dog eyes. Alan doesn't see. Alan just sees shapes. Alan doesn't see color. Go. Love you. Say hi to Carissa. We'll talk soon.
Love you too.
See you guys. See you.
Bye.
Hey, it's time for Retro Feud. That's what I've decided that we call this now. Doesn't matter. I might change next week because I forgot. With us today, dear members, longtime members, Michelle Holstine out of West Virginia.
Right.
West Virginia. And the lovely and talented Melanie Steiner, longtime replayer. How are you, Melanie?
Good. Thank you.
Okay, guys, what we do is we've got to pick who goes first. So I'm thinking of a number between, and whoever's closest gets it, between 1 and 20. Michelle, give me a number.
10.
Melanie?
7.
The number is 14, so you can go first, or no, you get to pick. That's right, the winner gets to pick. We make the rules up every week as we go, so don't worry about it. So would you like to go first or second?
Second.
Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. Melanie, you will be going first. Melanie, by the way, you win the award for the most colorful, brightest background of, we're clearly in Brainstorm here.
Color.
No,
in post.
I know it's color in post. It's a thing. Okay.
It's a running joke in the episode. Yeah.
Yes, running joke. Okay, so we're gonna have 5 questions. There's a time limit that we don't enforce. So there's no time limit, basically. And I just read the first question, and you should be ashamed of yourselves writing questions like this. I don't write the questions, but this is. I'm gonna give you extra time on this one.
I'm not sure I believe you.
No, trust me. Melanie, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. Set the clock at 27 minutes. Here's your first question. When you enter a bathroom after Drew has been in there, what color do you really hope not to see in the bowl?
Brown.
Disgusting. We're going to have a talk in the writer's room. Number 2. Name a word you might use to describe a dog that you could also use to describe your partner.
Scary.
Scary, okay. Next question. Name something you would find in Uncle Sal's wallet. Again.
Money.
That's a good question. A good answer. I like that one. Next question. Name a behavior a dog would get away with that Drew should never get away with, but sometimes does.
Sleeping.
Sleeping. And finally, name something appealing about working from home. Something appealing about working from home.
Not having to see other people.
I like that one a lot. Ding, 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 ding. There is the virtual bell going off. Great round. Okay, we're going to round up. So, first question you said, and Pagan, are you on the calculator for me?
I am.
Okay, because everybody knows, terrible at math. When you enter a bathroom after Drew has been in there, what color do you really hope not to see in the toilet bowl? You said brown. Number 1 answer, 61 points. I would have gone with clear. Not sure that's a color, but that scared me because it means he did it somewhere else. Name a word you might use to describe a dog that you could also use to describe your partner. You said scary. Clearly, somebody who likes to live life on the edge. I'd like my dog to be scary and my partner and friends as well. 4 points. 4 points for scary. Loyal was number 1, followed closely by playful and hairy. I don't know about that. 17 people liked hairy. They want their partner hairy. Name something you would find in Uncle Sal's wallet. Of course, the number 1 answer was a photo of your beautiful mother. Number 2, though, money. Yes, 29 points. Big one. Love it. Name a behavior a dog would get away with that Drew shouldn't get away with, but sometimes does. You said sleeping. Sleeping, 2. Sorry, the number 1 answer, of course, public pooping. Drew he's known for that. He's not allowed at any outdoor malls anymore, matter of fact. And finally, name something appealing about working from home. Number 1 answer, no clothes or dress code, of course. But you said avoiding coworkers. I'm going to give you 14 points because it also says seeing family. So, and you said others. So I'm putting those 2 together. 14 points. 14 points. Brings her to a grand total of
110.
110. Michelle, you're up against it. 110 is a good score. Anytime you get over your triple digits, Melanie, well done. 110 points. Gonna be difficult, especially with this one's kind of. I mean, this is gonna be tough for you to answer, but this is gonna be a good one for her, pretty much. Just from where she's from. By the way, you wouldn't have got this question had you decided to go first. So good on you. Ready? Here we go. Set the clock at 3 days. Tell me something for which Kentucky is famous.
Creating the toothbrush, because if it was created anywhere else, it'd be called the teeth brush.
Is that?
You know what? You know what? Just a toothbrush.
Them's fighting words is what that is.
It's just a great answer. Name something you'd hate to find swimming around in your bathtub.
Drew.
Name a reason a person might be running.
Drew is chasing them.
Name something you might put in your bed before you go to sleep. She says Drew. Name something you might put in your bed before you go to sleep to keep you warm at night.
Drew's beard.
Finally, name a plant people might grow themselves in their garden.
Drew.
If I told you this was for money, if this was like for a lot of money, Melanie, I think things are looking really good for you right now. I'm just going out on a limb because there's a bit of a Drew fetish going on around here that's making me just a little sweaty. Tell me something for which Kentucky is famous. Number one answer, of course, the Kentucky Derby, horse racing, followed by a chicken and bourbon and Drew, which the only time you didn't say Drew, you could have got points. You said a teeth brush for the tooth. So that gets a 0, but it gets 50 points in my heart. But still, for the game, no. Of all the people we surveyed, name something.
Your heart's really all that I'm after.
No, name something you'd hate to find swimming around in your bathtub. You said. Well, Drew and Richard McGonigal got the same amount of answers. That's 3 points. But the number one answer was a rat or a mouse, followed by a snake. So
going well.
So 3 points. Name a reason a person might be running. You said to get away from Drew. Get away from Richard McGonigal would have got you 18 points. A lot of people. Exercise. I mean, Drew could be a form of exercise. I'm going to give you 36 points for that one. And I only say that because you're not going to do too well on the next two. Name something you might put in your bed before you go to sleep to keep you warm at night. You said, Drew. Wait a minute. Number two answer was another person. But Drew is not really a person, is he now? And you said the hair on Drew. So maybe we'll give you 6 because somebody said dog and cat. So
perfect.
That will equal. Right, so we'll give you 6.
I think. Thanks.
Although Drew, you know what? I'm actually going to give you 14 points because 14 people said pajamas, and you could wear Drew as pajamas. Because it would keep you warm.
If you're weird.
14 points. You get 14 points. However, on this one, I don't think we... name a plant people might grow themselves. Tomatoes, number one answer. My dad used to grow those in our yard. Flowers, roses, apples, zucchini. We would have even accepted grass or weed, marijuana. You said Drew.
Kind of like a chia pet, maybe. You know.
All he needs is watered with soup.
You know.
Drew could actually. Melanie, congratulations! You are our big winner today on Retro Feud. Michelle, you win the award for the most Drew responses in a game, and clearly some of the most creative one. I do like the toothbrush. Get that toothbrush going. But Melanie's the big winner of the Retro Feud here for November 12th. It has been a blast. Again, we don't have anything, but we're working that out.
You win nothing.
Do you know what we should? Yes, you win. You win our love and adulation, or adulation.
That's
a word.
Well,
it's a big
that's
word.
rude.
It's an SAT word.
Nobody delivers anything in West Virginia anyway. If we could send you anything, they're too afraid.
Accurate.
They just leave it at the Kentucky border and go, they'll figure it out.
That's accurate.
You and I are going to have a lot of fun with this West Virginia thing over these days.
I'm fine with that.
Guys, love you guys so much. Thank you for being such a big part of the show. We you know what? At some point, we're going to go back through the winners and Michelle
Thank you.
send them that because she wins for creativity. Melanie put her noodle to work.
Mm-hmm.
She just tickled that Drew button all day. It's like, well, this is fun.
Now that I know there's a Drew button, boy, there's some more fun to be had.
Yeah. You know, the funny thing is I kind of just want to find out what you'd say on the other question. Drew, I want to see how many. I'm going to go back and see how many points she would have got if she had gotten the first 4 with all Drew answers. Might have been good.
Might have been good. Yeah,
like what color?
If you add the 2 up, it could win.
When you enter a bathroom, Drew's been in there. What color do you hope that Drew? The color of Drew would be brown.
Yeah. Ish.
Depending on the day. All right, guys. Thank you again. Appreciate it. And we'll see you next time on Retro Feud or whatever we decide to call it.
Thank you very much.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey guys, it's time for our photos on the bar. Today, up first, Patty Quinn. Next to Patty, the naughty bandicoot. That's Alexis with some very electrifying eye makeup. And Cassie Enscar. Photos on the bar. Thank you for having them out there. Also, it's time for the member shout-out. So, at our Get Good level, Get Good, the Aussie kind of show there, Ricky Starton. It's Amelia Brown, Amelia B. Whirlwind Lou X Lovin' JB. Lucy. Lucy or Lucy? Lucy. I just like saying that. Whirlwind Lou X Lovin' JB. X Lovin' Job? I don't know. And Wazoo Slump, Ryan G. at the Get Good level. And then Drew's Filthy Soup level. I added the filthy. It's not necessarily filthy, but I see it that way. Deadly Sin Meliodas. That's Bradley. Caleb Stockstill, and Clint Cochran. Thank you so much for being members of Drew Soup. And finally, at the Alted Beast, you know what it is. Josh Neff, Akeem L, what's Ak33M, he's my man. The Red Namey, Naomi R, and Best Auntie Ever, or Best Auntie Ever, as we used to say in Massachusetts. They are Altered Beast, and those are all our members for this week. And here's your shout out. I'm gonna need some water. See you next week, guys. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to Alan Tudyk. Thanks to Drew. Thanks for all the topics and tangents. And remember, Astro Boy, all the cheat codes, all day long. Just a little boy killing everything. Touching. Oh my God, too much fun. Drew. The Drew brush. A tooth Drew.